NASCAR. What am I the thorn in your eye? Too much sun, another NASCAR. What am I the thorn in your eye? Too much sun, another NASCAR. I've lost again, but I gotta maintain. Too much sun, another NASCAR. What am I the thorn in your eye?
Hello everybody and welcome to the Chase Last Chance Qualifier Race at Talladega Superspeedway. Hi, I'm Levi McIntyre, aka Thrash Maniac 99, the voice of NASCAR Walmart Cup Series, here to welcome you to this special race where the winner will be in this season's chase for the championship. We've only done this LCQ race once so far in Walmart Cup competition. It was last season in Season 2, and in that race, Charles Jackson ended up winning, going to victory lane, and getting a spot in the chase. Charles Jackson is in the field for this race, so he will have a chance to go 2 in a row in the Chase LCQ races. Will he win it, or will somebody else different win it? Guys either like Ian Dutta, Rue McIntyre, Dylan Young, so on and so forth. But ladies and gentlemen, enough of me talking, let's get going. No need to go through any starting grid, since this race here, it's not about where you start, it's about where you finish. And actually, for the first lap, we're going to have a moment of silence. The first lap will be a lap of silence to pay tribute to Robin Williams, who died on the day I did this recording on August 11th. Died at the age of 63, and he was such a great actor, and it's a shame he's gone now. So, while we get ready to boogity 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 to Let's Go Racing, we're going to have a first lap of silence dedicated to Robin Williams. And now, they are getting ready to go racing. The lap of silence begins now. Well, that was a great moment. We saw the first lap go clean and green, and already we see a 4-wide battle going on around the back of the pack with Alex Hawkins at the very highest line of the track. Ian Dutta led the first lap, and now Seth Cole goes to the point. But now here comes teammates Gabe Williams and Sonny Hammond coming up to the front. Teammates working together, so if you can find your friends, you can work with them, but for the most part, your friends are where you find them, especially at a racetrack like this and a situation like this. And now it's going to be 3 wide for the lead, with Williams in the middle, Seth Cole up high, Sonny Hammond in the bottom groove. And Seth Cole led that lap. And now it's getting 4 wide racing for the second spot now. Now to third, because now here comes Chase Oliver, who missed out on making the chase by almost winning the race last week at Atlanta in order to get in the chase. And well, the big one is going to strike. The big one has struck. Sonny Hammond just got turned. And it's spreading out everywhere. I saw Alex Pedro get collected, Jecko Knight, Henrietta Fitzwater, Alex Pedro, and a whole bunch of others I probably don't even know about. Nick Pericles looked like he got help. Jesse said he got damage. Tough break for her. She missed out on the chase by 2 points at Atlanta, so she barely missed out on making the chase. So more bad luck to the 88. Kyle Matthews was involved. I know Sonny Hamlin was involved. Jacko Knight, Dylan Young. And it looked like Jesse King might have actually gotten involved, and he did. Gabe Williams, I know, was involved. And I think everybody else is good to go. I think Ian Dutta might have got some scrapings from that, but he's still running up here. He's got some driver side damage, but none to hinder him. And Eric Burton is actually now the leader. So let's take a look at what brought out the caution for the first time today on lap number 3 here in the Chase LCQ at Talladega. Well, here's a look at what happened. It looked like Sonny Hamlin is going to come up into Gabe Williams and into Ian Dutta, and then down in Alex Pedro and Larry Hagan, and that's where the trouble's going to start brewing. There is Dylan Young's damage. Jesse King coming into the picture. Kyle Matthews gets a little piece of it, and Jessie Setti, it looked like she got sideways during that, and there's where Jacko Knight got his damage. Looked like Jacko was gonna get through, and then as the 10 comes back up in front of Michael Walden and Gabe Williams, that is what's gonna happen to the 10 car. He's gonna go for a spin, and then Jacko tries to go low, but Pedro went low with him. And that's how Jacko gets involved. Henrietta Fitzwater actually didn't get involved at all. She actually does a good job of getting through that. But that's going to be a tough pill to swallow for some of those drivers, like Jessie Setti among others. But that does it for the look at the caution. Let's take you back to the restart where Eric Burton is your current leader. Well, after that first caution, 2 cars are out of the race and are going to be officially not going to be in the chase, and they are Jessie Setti and Jacko Knight. So tough break for those two. Both had strong runs going into this race, but they didn't make it into the top 10. Jessie Setti only missing out by 2 points. 2 points to making it in over Dylan Thoreau, but it wasn't meant to be for her. So unfortunately she won't be in. Jacko Knight tried, but it didn't work out for him, so he will miss it all. But anyways, how the field will line up, Eric Burton is going to be the leader. Chase Oliver 2nd, Anthony McCrory 3rd, Seth Cole 4th, Eric Enrage 5th, Trent Dunham 6th, Michael Walden in 7th, Kendall Maynard 8th, Rue McIntyre 9th, Ken Thoreau in 10th. The rest of the top 20, 11th is Matt McIntyre, 12th is Charles Sanford, 13th is Jordan Culp, 14th Cody Hagan, 15th Charles Jackson, 16th Biggie Spencer, 17th Alex Hawkins, 18th Zachary Fitzwater, 19th Henrietta Fitzwater, 20th Nick Pericles. And then the rest of the cars left on the track, Kyle Matthews in 21st, 22nd Jesse King, 23rd is Ian Dutta, 24th is Larry Hagan, 25th Gabe Williams, 26th Alex Pedro, 27th Sonny Hamlin, and 28th is Dylan Young. So that is how the field will be. I believe guys like Gabe Williams, Alex Pedro, Dylan Young among them in the very back of the pack will not be up to speed for this race. So I'd say those guys will be officially out of contention for the win and the chase spot. But nonetheless, we got many more drivers who are hungry for that spot, and now we are back underway, and it's going to be 12 laps to go here at Talladega. And Eric Burton is going to pull ahead to a pretty nice sized lead, but that's not a good thing, as whenever drivers can get bunched up together in a little tandem, they can catch drivers very, very fast. Like what we're seeing right now is Chase Oliver is going to follow suit behind Eric Burton, but now here comes Seth Cole down to the bottom underneath of Chase Oliver, and Trent Dunham and Kendall Maynard are starting to make moves underneath of Anthony McCrory and Chase Oliver to get underneath of those two. And now Seth Cole's going to peek down low, and so too is Trent Dunham. So it's going to be 3 wide for the lead. Dunham, Cole, and Burton, 3 legends of the NR 2003 community, going at it for potentially a chase spot on the line. And now Seth Cole is going to take back the lead that he had earlier on. And right now in the back, it looks like it's going to be 4 wide for second. You got Kendall Maynor. Now it's going to settle out to 3 wide. It's going to be Kendall Maynor, Trent Dunham. And now it looks like it's going to be double wide for second between Trent Dunham and Kendall Maynor. Kendall Maynor won a race earlier this season back at the Brickyard at Indianapolis just recently. So he has some momentum coming into this race, but not too much. Trent Dunham, he hasn't won a race in Walmart Cup competition since the Coke 600 back last season. That was his only Walmart Cup Series victory. Eric and Rage is a rookie, so too is Anthony McCrory. Those two would love to impress me by making the chase, by winning this race. Rue McIntyre, who won back at Coca-Cola earlier this season, and that was a plate track, so he knows how to get it done. Charles Sanford, who has just now surpassed... Oh my goodness, Chase Oliver is upside down! Chase Oliver and Eric Burton have crashed. And then they come back up right in front of Jesse King and Ian Dutta. And now some cars are running the apron. That's not a good idea, but they're slowing down. But oh my word. Ian Dutta's on pit road. Sonny Hammond was wrecked, so too was Alex Pedro somehow. Them two must have got involved in whatever this happened. There you see Chase Oliver, Eric Burton all on pit road, and Rue McIntyre, I think, got some side damage, but he's still able to keep going. So too is Michael Walden. But man, oh man, that was a big, big wreck that took place. Where I saw Chase Oliver as soon as he touched the outside wall sideways, he started flipping down the track. So while we're at it, while we're under caution, let's take a look at a replay to see what brought the caution out for the second time today here in the Chase LCQ at Talladega. Well, here's a look at what happened. They were going 4 wide down the back straightaway, and it looked like Chase Oliver was trying to make a move in between Michael Walden and Rue McIntyre. Gets into Walden, then back up into McCrory. McCrory went up in the air for a second, and that forces the 21 to go upside down. There you see Eric Burton get collected. Jordan Kolb got held up, so too did Ken Thoreau, but watch as the 54 of Jesse King is going to come into this, and watch this. Right in the Burton, dead hit, and that's going to force him upside down first, or on his side, and Dutta gets involved. And then there's where Sonny Hammond gets his damage, and then, oh man, that was a hard hit, dead hit right in the driver's door for Alex Pedro. And that's how them two got involved. And how in the world did Eric Burton end up down there? Was it after the hit from the 54? Let's see. Yeah, there's the hit from the 54. And then it looks like he's going to slide down into the inside wall unless somebody else came through. Yeah, right there, the hit from Sonny Hammond was what got him down there. Let's actually recap and count how many times Chase Oliver actually goes flipping during this crash. And McCrory went up in the air, and there he goes over once. Looks like 2 times he goes upside down. As he got caught up on the wall. And then Jesse King, let's see how many times he goes over. Actually, he just did a side ride. And then right here, you're going to see some heavy hits right here on the driver's side by Alex Pedro. Right there, and I'm surprised I didn't flip him over even more. But fortunately, it didn't. But that's going to put some more cars out of the race as a result. But ladies and gentlemen, that does it for the look at the caution. Let's take you back to what could potentially be our final restart here in the Chase LCQ at Talladega. Well, after that last accident, we have more cars out of the race, 5 more to be exact, and they are Chase Oliver, Eric Burton, Jesse King, Ian Dutta, and Sonny Hammond and Alex Pedro. Make that 6, actually. So unfortunately, Chase Oliver's streak of making every Chase and Walmart Cup competition has officially ended. So that's unfortunate for the 21 team. So that would mean only Chris Washer and Jessica Sheldon would be the ones who have made every single chase in Walmart Cup Series history. Chase Oliver was one of the 3 that did it back in the first 2 seasons, but unfortunately now that he's out of the race, he unfortunately will not be participating in this season's chase. But the field, as they are going to restart with 5 laps to go, so I'd say if a caution comes out at any time, the race will be over. Seth Cole is going to be your leader, Trent Dunham 2nd, Eric and Rage 3rd, Charles Sanford 4th, 5th Alex Hawkins, 6th Kendall Maynard, 7th Charles Jackson, 8th is Biggie Spencer, 9th Cody Hagan, 10th is Matt McIntyre, 11th is Henrietta Fitzwater, 12th Zachary Fitzwater, 13th Larry Hagan, 14th Nick Pericles, 15th Kyle Matthews, 16th Anthony McCurry, who's somehow continuing after he went up in the air for a split second. Ken Thoreau in 17th, 18th Jordan Culp, 19th Michael Walden, 20th Rue McIntyre, Gabe Williams 21st, and 22nd is Dylan Young, and those are the cars left on the field. 22 cars left out of 30 that started. So these are going to be interesting 5 laps. Could we see a rookie like Eric and Rage come up and get to the win, or will we see a legend or veteran pull off the big move? Will it be Seth Cole or Trent Dunham or who else? But green flag is out, 5 laps to go here in the Chase Last Chance qualifier at Talladega. Right now, Seth Cole still is maintaining the lead, but Trent Dunham, he's now going to go up in front of Eric and Rage to get a little draft help to get to the lead. As there you see, they're going past the skid marks that were shown from the previous 2 cautions that had come out. But right now, it is all Seth Cole, who made the chase last season. And he won 4 races last season and was in contention in the final race of the season for the championship. Almost won the championship last season when he drove the number 41 car for Stewart Haas Racing. And right now, Seth Cole racing in his own team of Cole Motorsports, I believe, is how I originally said before. It might not have been, but it's his own team at the moment. And he is up at the front of this thing at the current moment. Right now it is Eric and Rage who is now in the 2nd spot. And look who's coming in 3rd. The winner of the first Chase LCQ race last season, Charles Jackson. He wants to try to go 2 for 2 in Chase LCQ competition racing. And he is approaching Eric and Rage for that 2nd spot. And it's 3 laps to go here at Talladega. So we are getting closer to the end. And only a handful of cars are running up here in this lead pack, as some cars aren't up to speed after the wrecks that have taken place earlier on. Let's check on some of them. Yeah, Gabe Williams and Dylan Young are not up to speed. Michael Walton, he's going 183. I think these guys may not be up to speed. Actually, I don't think they even are. But right now it is Seth Cole up at the front. And he's got a marginable lead to where nobody's been able to get to him right now. So this is all falling into the hands of Seth Cole at the moment. And when we come to the stripe, it will be 2 laps to go here at the LCQ. And it is 2 to go now. As we look through the field, Only 14 cars within about a second of each other, so it's only coming down to 14 cars who could somehow potentially win this. And now here comes Charles Jackson. He's now to the second spot at the moment. And he's getting drafting help from Kendall Maynor, but now he's going to leave him out. So now here comes Kendall Maynor underneath. Kendall Maynor will go to second. Here comes Matt McIntyre into the picture as well, along with Cody Hagan, Ken Thoreau. We got many cars that are starting to try to make noise up here. And still Seth Cole up at the front. And when we come, and here we go. White flag is out for Seth Cole to make it into his second straight chase. But now the margin's gotten a little closer because here is Kendall Maynor right on the back bumper of Seth Cole's car. And here he comes. He's going to try to attempt to move on the low line. But can that open up room for Cody Hagan or Ken Thoreau to potentially get up here? And here comes Maynor, but Seth's going to pull the block. Seth Cole pulled the block job, and he got cleared of the 20 car. What a move by the 52. Maynor's going to have one final shot. And it doesn't look like he's going to take the opportunity. Coming to the checkered flag to be the 13th driver in the chase, making a second straight chase. Seth Cole is now officially a chase contender. He has won the Chase Last Chance qualifier at Talladega. After starting the season off struggling, and then he's had some momentum over the last several weeks, came into this race, to my understanding, 22nd in points, so he started free falling a bit. This win is going to be a big confidence booster for Seth Cole to potentially redeem himself for not winning the championship in Season 2, as he's now the 13th driver in Season 3's chase for the championship. And remember, the format for this chase, after 5 races in the chase, 7th through 13th in points will be eliminated from contention after race number 5 in the chase. After race number 9, the 5th and 6th place driver in the points will be eliminated, and it will come down to the top 4 to battle out for the championship at the finale at, I believe it's FTF, I want to say. But anyways, let's take a look at the results. Seth Cole wins the Chase LCQ at Talladega. Kendall Maynor, so close. He tried going on the low line on the backstretch, but Seth Cole pulled the block job, and it worked. So unfortunately, Kendall Maynor will not be in this season's chase. Alex Hawkins comes away with 3rd. Charles Jackson tried at the end to go for 2 for 2, but he's going to come away with 4th. Then it's Ken Thoreau, Zachary Fitzwater, Matt McIntyre, Larry Hagan, Biggie Spencer, Cody Hagan, Eric Enrage, Charles Sanford, Trent Dunham, Henrietta Fitzwater, Jordan Kolb, Kyle Matthews, Nick Pericles, Rue McIntyre, Anthony McCurry, Michael Walden, Dylan Young, Gabe Williams, and then the rest of the cars were out of the race. Chase Oliver, Eric Burden, Jesse King, Ian Dutta, Sonny Hammond, Alex Pedro, Jesse Setti, and Jekko Knight. That does it for our coverage here at Talladega. We will see you in the chase. And actually, while we're at it, let's take a look at the chase schedule so we can get everything straightened out as to what the races are going to look like. The first race we're going to run will be at New Hampshire. Then we're running a brand new track, the 8 Bowl Super Speedway, where it's the figure 8 restrictor plate track. That's going to be interesting. Then it's going to be Kansas, Rockingham, UK, Texas, Talladega, Thornton, Kentucky, Homestead, and then the finale at FTF. So that is our schedule for the chase. See you at the first race in the chase at New Hampshire. But until then, here are your results and the list of official chase drivers.
Keep your head up like Tupac said, yeah. And count the days till you get out and get that bread. Cause when dude gets out and has enough saved, he's starting up a business of high-class planes. You think you're riding high up in that G5? Well, this guy's got ideas that'll blow your mind. Concepts and schematics that are unheard of. From a high school dropout labeled as a thug. So as he counts down the days till he gets out, I count down the day I fly with him right up in the clouds.